So I posted a couple of texts yesterday saying how much my life has changed since I moved from my hometown where I was born and raised. So go back and check that out. So I wanted to make a video to elaborate more on it. This is, I want to give people motivation to move. If you feel like you're stuck in your hometown, if you feel like you're not progressing in your hometown, no matter how much you love it, but you're just not progressing. Everybody around you or your neighborhood or community is just, they don't want to do anything. They're not go getters. They just don't want to do anything with your life. And you have moved around all around in your city and you want to do better for yourself. That is a sign for you to get up and go. Now, I hear some people say, well, anybody can do it. No, no, not anybody can do it. There's a lot of people who have done it and went out on faith and limb like I did. But there's a lot of people say, T, I don't know how you did it. You have bravery, and I couldn't do it. It takes bravery to get up to move to a whole nother city that you don't know anybody at, not a single soul. But if you are determined and brave, baby, you can do it. So that's my story. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. I got up and moved to Houston, Texas 4 years ago. One of the best life changing choices I should have done. I should have done it a long time ago. But you know what I said? Because it was a plan about 10, 15 years ago to move to Houston, to start my own business. And that was the plan. Life happened. 15 years later, here I am. Now, if you can make it work in your hometown or whatever, you love it that much, stay. But I'm just saying, I'm talking to the people that's sick and tired of being sick and tired of their hometown. You still may love it, but you want to move to start over. Now, it is easier when you don't have any kids. It is easier, but I've known and seen and researched so many people. Now, to me, that's bravery. They have kids just up, packed up their car to the, they just up, packed up their car and left. So that's what I did. I packed up my whole house and I said enough was enough. My own kids didn't believe that I was moving. My oldest daughter came over and was like, "Oh wow, lady, what up? What is all these boxes?" I said, "Well, you thought I was playing. I am moving. I've already got an apartment down there. I already got approved. I already got my job transfer down there, baby. I'm not playing. You all are grown, okay? You grown and I have grandkids, so I'm gone. See, that's with me. I can move about all over this world if I want to. My kids are grown and I'm brave like that. It's just in my blood. Now, so it may not seem like it, but I am, well, mainly when I was back home in my whole entire life, I was a big introvert. Even growing up as a teenager, you would see me move by myself. As I got into adult, maybe see one or two, but that didn't last long. I've always been to myself, always been extremely private, and anybody knows me know that. I didn't have any friends. I was working like a dog because I had a goal to move down south. My daughters kept saying, "You just gonna leave us? You just gonna leave us?" Baby, y'all in y'all 30s. Y'all are grown. It's time for me to live for me. All right. And that's another thing. And that was a reason why I kept a lot of things quiet too, even from my own daughters, because I mean, they knew I kept saying it, but they didn't believe me. You know, I was already making plans to move. I'm a mover and a shaker, baby. That's me. I had moved all around of Chicago and it just was nothing to me. It just wasn't, and it seemed like I was stagnant. I wasn't moving. The people all around, it just was just not my crowd or my cup of tea. I wanted to start all over before I was having a foot in the grave. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this happen. Got a transfer from my job. Mind you, I didn't know a soul. I had never even visited Houston. I don't care because I keep to myself. I'm just like that. I'm just brave like that. I can just get up and go. So I came down to Houston one day, took off, came down. I think it was just for a weekend that I remember. It was the time that they had that big freeze. That was 4 years ago. Because the next weekend they had the big freeze. I came down here, baby. I didn't even rent a car. I was Ubering around looking for apartments. They was taking me as a walk-in. Down here they take you as a walk-in. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have an appointment. Baby, I was walking, my feet was so baby, but I was determined. Do you hear me? Let me tell you how God is for you. Every apartment, and I was filling out and trying to see who gonna accept me because I'm coming from another whole city, right? So I'm thinking they're gonna be more, precautious, and but they wasn't. What maybe it was just for me. Every single one approved me just like that. I just had to pick. I'm not gonna say that's gonna be easy for you. This was 4 years ago, okay? And what's for you is gonna be for you. And I knew then, yeah, it's time for me to go. Don't be scared. It is okay to start over in a new city, even if you don't know anybody. But there's some people just, understandable that they just can't do that. But I can, and I did. So let me hurry up and sum this up. So I did 4 years ago. Best thing ever happened to me. I moved down here automatically. I'm getting people like job opportunities besides the job that I was working at. Job opportunities, people who I'm just meeting like on a job, helping me out, having my back, something I've never had before, ever. Do you hear me? My business popping off, me connecting with the right people popping off, people having my back that I call family now down here popping off, people that I met on TikTok that I call my family popping off. I got married. All within 4 years, I have been living so great and happy and blessed down here. Is everything peaches and cream every day? No, but it's not that bad. It's nothing where I'm like, oh, I'm moving. I'm moving back. I will first of all, I will never ever in my life move back to Chicago. Okay, never ever 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 ever. Some people move and then they can't deal with it and they move back. But if you sick and tired of being sick and tired and you think you could do it, move out of your hometown and don't look back or don't go back. I barely go back to visit. I go back because my grandkids and my daughter's there. You know, that's about it. They love them some Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I love what Chicago made me to be the woman that I am. And that's about it. So this is your sign, if you're watching this video, to get up and get going. Go research, get up and going. My oldest daughter just came down here to visit me, and we was talking to some lady in the restaurant. She said, "Yeah, my mama just got up and just left." I sure did. You overgrown. I sure did. Mm-hmm. All right. Do your research. Just do it. That's all I can tell you. If you're brave.